Mr. Pandaria Classic is back, and with that comes your chance to either relive or experience for the first time the Brewmaster Monk in its original form. So today I'm going to give you the quick rundown on the Brewmaster Monk. It starts off with what race you're going to choose. Now, monks can be played by every race apart from goblins or worgens, and my advice around this is always just pick what you love. If you are chasing that min-max kind of vibe, then go with either Pandarin for Epicurean, which gives you an extra 300 agility, or Night Elf for the free 2% dodge in the Shadow Meld. Your talent setup is of course important, so level 15, Tiger's Lust is generally going to be a fairly locked choice. Level 30, you've either got the choice of Chi Wave for single target or Chi Burst for AOE situations. Level 45, I'm recommending Chi Brew for the Chi on demand, or Ascension. This helps smooth out your rotation at low haste points, also gives you an extra charge of Chi. Level 60 is going to be between Ring of Peace for the AOE Silence and Disarm, or the Leg Sweep for the 5-second AOE stun. Level 75 comes down to a couple of choices here. Dampen Harm for those big heavy melee hits, Diffuse Magic if you know you're going into heavy magic encounters, or Healing Elixirs if you want to set and forget and you're doing content that's either on farm or comes without large damage spikes. Level 90, Rushing Jade Wind for AOE situations, and Invoke Zuen for single target. Heading to your glyphs now, your major glyph options are either Fortifying Brew, which is pretty much the only real defensive value one we have out of glyphs, Glyph of Fortuous Spheres, Glyph of Zen Meditation, Glyph of Guard if you're in really high frequent magic damage situations, which is highly situational, and Glyph of Enduring Spheres. Any of those is going to be a good option. Heading down to the final points, the rotation, so your single target priority and cleave. You always want to keep your Black Ox statue active. Take care where you drop it though, as Dave will pull enemies around it. Keep Shuffle Up using Blackout Kick at minimum once every 6 seconds. You're going to use your Keg Smash on cooldown, hit Zuen on cooldown if you're talented that way, use Chi Wave on cooldown if talented, hit Tiger Palm once every 20 seconds to maintain the buff, use Expel Harm when you're not at max HP or you're not Chi capped, use Jab to prevent yourself from capping energy and to generate Chi, and Tiger Palm as a filler when you don't need to spend your energy or your Chi. 3 target and AOE situations, it's pretty similar. Again, keep your statue down, just be wary of where you're putting it. Keep Shuffle Up by hitting Blackout Kick at minimum once every 6 seconds. Use the Keg Smash on cooldown. If Keg Smash misses some targets, don't worry about it. Apply Dizzying Haze to those targets, and that way your Breath of Fire will have more impact. You're going to use your Rushing Jade Wind on cooldown if you're talented. Use Zuen on cooldown, again, if you're talented. Hitting your Tiger Palm once every 20 seconds to maintain that buff. Maintain the Breath of Fire dart unless it comes at the expense of Shuffle over Breath of Fire. Use Chi Burst on cooldown if you're talented that way. Use Expel Harm or Jab again to prevent from capping out on energy, or Expel Harm if you need the heal. And use Chi Wave on cooldown if you're talented, and Tiger Palm again as your filler. Now, when to use Purifying Brew. When you're capped on Chi and your shuffle duration is fine, Guard's on cooldown and you have more than a small amount of stagger, which means your stagger's yellow or red, then you're right to use Purifying Brew. Use Guard when you've got a little bit of Vengeance. This is going to make your Guard absorb a hell of a lot bigger and you're going to get a lot more value out of it. Your Elusive Brawler stacks, you want to use these, you want to build them up, and when you know your target's buffed to do extra melee damage, this is when you want to activate that, or if you've got holes in mitigation. In example, you don't have Guard available. You do want to try and build up these stacks and don't let them go to waste, but there's no point in channeling off a 3-second Elusive Brew. Use Fortifying Brew when you're about to take heavy damage, and use Zen Meditation if there's a large area of effect going on, or if you want to just take one single heavy melee attack, you can use it for that as well. Hopefully this gets you started on your journey to the Brewmaster Monk. If you have any questions at all, hit me up in the comments below. Otherwise, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you all next time.